Hi everyone, it's Don and I hope you're having a fantastic day. Well, I got a question for you. When is enough enough? So ever since the pandemic, at first the cruise lines were throwing things at us. They were cutting costs. They were, as far as our costs are concerned, they were trying to entice us back, right? All through 2022 and part of 2021, they please come back, please come back, please come back. Well, now cruisers have come back and we've come back in droves. My question is, now they're trying to pay off all that debt they had, and I understand cost cutting. I understand raising some prices. What I don't understand is a lot of the cutbacks that makes your cruise line unique or beneficial. It's changing your personality, if you will. It changes the way people feel about your cruise line. Now, recently, I've covered the story with Norwegian Cruise Line basically cutting their second Broadway shows on all their ships. For instance, when I was on the Encore of the Seas, we would see Kinky Boots and we would see Choir of Man. Two big Broadway shows on their ships. Now, Kinky Boots is no longer there. They just have Choir of Man. My next cruise just has Choir of Man. No real big Broadway. They have a dance number, but it's not a big show. It's something that they've kind of thrown together. When I was on our blogger cruise, they had Six and they had Burn the Floor. Two really good shows. Well, now they're getting rid of one of those shows as well. So they're cutting back on their entertainment. And that was a pretty big downfall, in my opinion. That's a pretty big thing. You know what? You're saving some money, but I no longer look as favorable to booking your cruise line as I did, as entertainment to me is a very big thing. Forget about the charging me more for my cabin. Forget about charging me more for specialty restaurants. Forgetting about charging me more for shore excursions, drink packages, Wi-Fi, etc., etc., etc. When you cut back something that I enjoy on the ship, that's when I might decide I'm going to look elsewhere, where they have more variety of entertainment options. Well, they've also just come out with another announcement at Norwegian saying that they are eliminating the spa category. In fact, if you come look at my upcoming Norwegian Escape cruise in 2 weeks, you will notice that it says spa category is sold out. It's not sold out. The only reason it says it's sold out is because they're not selling them anymore. They've completely taken them off. You can no longer get the spa category. Now, the spa category would come with certain amenities in your stateroom, as well as access to the thermal suite and priority given to you when you want to book something in the spa. That's why people would book the spa category. Now, don't get me wrong. The spa category cost you more. It costs you more than a regular balcony cabin did to go into a spa balcony cabin. So you were paying for that extra amenities, right? You were doing that. Well, Norwegian right now, in their infinite wisdom, has decided, well, too many people are in those bookings now, and they take advantage. For instance, you go into the thermal suite. If you're on a 7-day cruise, you can go in for all 7 days. You can spend your entire time on the cruise ship and just go into the thermal suite. So they decided, you know what, too many people are taking advantage of that option that's part of the spa category. So we're just going to eliminate it because we want everybody to pay us money and be able to book the spa category. You see, once you book your cabin, the money's already there. They've already got your money. So if you booked a spa category, they've already got your money, but that's one less thing they can sell you on the cruise. You can't buy a thermal suite if it's included in your cabin price. So they can't sell it to you. They can't raise the price of it because they've already sold it to you. So now they have eliminated the spa category cabins, eliminating basically access to the thermal suites from those cabins, saying now all of our guests on board can enjoy the thermal suite. And at first glance, that sounds, you know what, yeah, that's right. Now everybody gets a chance to do it. But that would be like saying now that they're going to categorize suite, the suite cabins, the haven, so people can, those suites are still going to be expensive and you're still going to pay the same amount of money, but now we're going to be able to sell dining, specialty dining in that area to everybody because we're recategorizing it. Or you know what, you want to just go into the haven and relax in that private area? Well, we're recategorizing so everyone can pay us to go spend time in that area. It's one of those things, again, that you're taking away from people's enjoyment of your cruise. People who book a spa category cabin book it for those amenities. They book it for that reason. They don't want to be, okay, I'm going to have to pay so much money. They just want one price. They're going to book it. Here we go, spa. Here's some benefits of paying more for that particular cabin. But as you take things away, the more things you remove from that specialty cabin by declassifying it, you're basically now you now have haven and you have everybody else. Where there was a midsection where you could spoil yourself a little bit and get a little bit of a perk, even though you're not affording haven type prices. And it just, when's enough enough? When are cruisers gonna, at what point? Now, I'm a die-hard cruiser. I'm definitely a die-hard cruiser. But at some point you gotta think about, at what point do I say, you've taken too much now, I have to look somewhere else, or I'm going to do something else this time. And I'm wondering if we're starting to approach that with some of the cruise lines, right? Celebrity Cruise Lines, for instance, taking their all-included package and saying, yeah, gratuities are no longer included. So starting now, your all-included package is Wi-Fi and drinks. And that's a Wi-Fi drink package. That's not an all-included package. I don't agree with that whatsoever. Norwegian cutting back on the entertainment and now just canceling outright thermal suites, bonus for booking a spa category. They no longer are going to have spa categories. I don't know. I was all in favor of them when they said they're announcing over 1,000 new solo cabins coming to their fleet, a variety from inside, ocean view, and balcony. That's a great move. That's, and that's in keeping in line with what people are asking for. People have been asking for more solo cabins. 18% of all cruisers are solo cruisers, so it makes sense. However, I don't think anybody out there has been asking them to cut back on their entertainment, and also, by the way, we no longer want spa category cabins. I think this is another way of just categorizing something so they can charge more money and get to more people. I don't see it any other way, unfortunately. It might sound like a good thing. Maybe in the long run it will be. But it leaves a little bit of a bad taste in your mouth when you keep on seeing cut back, cut back, cut back. And at some point definitely, cruisers are going to say, enough is enough. Well, I hope you appreciate this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more tips, more tricks, more travel vlogs from around the world, hit that subscribe button. Until next time, have yourself a safe and a great vacation.